Hey everybody, it's Mr. Cruz. I'm just checking in with a little video here to talk about our next assignment. Okay, it's 12:01. It's now October 25th. So I gotta hurry up and post this video. I'm a little late. But let's talk about what we've done so far. Forum number 1 is closed. That was discussion board 1 and 2. Forum number 2 was closed. That was discussion board 3 and 4. The midterm is now closed. That was discussion board 5. We are now on student presentations. Some people think student presentations really don't occur in online courses. I have the exact opposite opinion. I think the best student presentations I've seen in my classes over the last I don't know, decade I've been doing this. I think it's better than a traditional classroom. We don't have to sit there and watch everybody fumble with their flash drive and set everything up. You get kind of a more polished presentation. And if you're not sure how you're going to do this, relax. That's kind of what I'm showing you. What I like to use is Screencast-O-Matic. Now, keep in mind, judging by the history of online classes that I've taught, half of you know how to make a better video than I do. So you really don't even need me to explain this to you. But for those that do, relax. Don't be intimidated if you've never done this before. It's incredibly easy. Right now I believe I'm on full screen, so everything that's on my laptop you can see. I go to Screencast-O-Matic.com, which I'm going to do in a minute. So let me minimize the syllabus here. So you should be looking at my desktop on my laptop. So I'm going to go to my web browser here. There's our, what's this? This is our Blackboard. This is our class. And I'm going to go to the old Google here. And I'm going to go to Screencast-O-Matic. And I wouldn't do this Google hit. I would do the second one. Go right to the website. And you can just start recording, or you can download it. And which one works better might depend on your computer. I found different things work better. I have an account. This is free. Now you can pay for it if you want a bunch of memory and do a few other things. But for our purposes, you don't need to pay anything. Just use the free version of Screencast-O-Matic. And what it does is it just records everything inside the box. Now, some of the boxes will be about this big. If you don't want other things on your computer to be seen, you can go a little bigger. You can, like right now, I'm in full screen, so you can. I'm pretty sure you can see everything on my laptop. So you decide, you know, which one you want to use. Just keep in mind, whatever's inside the box, that's what your audience is going to see with your video. Now, what do you put in the video? Let's talk about that. You can do it any way you want. You know, PowerPoint's really popular, so here's just something that says type whatever, blah, blah, blah. You make your PowerPoint, make your slides. You go to slideshow. Then you can narrate your PowerPoint. And you're done. Just try not to read us the PowerPoint slides word for word. In the education field, we call that death by PowerPoint. You're really not supposed to do that as an educator, even though, yes, I know some do. But you're not really supposed to just read PowerPoint slides for 3 hours in a class or for a student presentation. So let's avoid death by PowerPoint. I never like sitting through those myself. So let's minimize that. That's one option. Some people like Google Slides. Some people don't want to do any of that. You can just, you know, I choose to stay off camera. A lot of students have put themselves in the video. You know, it's them explaining something, or they have some graphics and such. Let me see if I can get a quick sample of a former student. Okay, I found a video a student did last year. It was around Christmas time. And she did a great job. There was Miss Michelle Sotheby, and she did give me permission to use her video for future classes. You know, she just said, you know, the heck with the PowerPoint thing, and she kind of did her own thing, and her topic was Christmas, the true meaning, you know, what the true meaning was to her. And it was really good. As you can see, you know, she's on camera. She was putting things, you know, right here, different video clips to help get her point across. And she used, you know, opinion, which is fine. And she used humor. It was, you know, it was pretty funny. You know, it was entertaining. Notice she's not, you know, she's not reading us PowerPoint slides, right? And it was really good. She did a great job. Better than any video I ever made. And it was really good. So, you know, and here she is sampling Charlie Brown. You know, it's very cool. Linus's speech. But it's pretty cool stuff. This was, I believe it was last year. Yeah, December of 2014. And she did a really good job. You can go on YouTube and check out her whole video if you like. Michelle Sotheby, Christmas, the True Meaning. And, of course, she got an A on this. It was excellent. But, you know, maybe, you know, we're not all, you know, wizards with the computer or whatever. You know, you don't have to, you know, it doesn't have to be just like hers to get an A. You can still get an A. But people really enjoyed hers. You know, some people did do the death by PowerPoint thing. And just, if possible, try to avoid. Nothing wrong with PowerPoint and that, but try to narrate more than, you know, than reading it. So let's go back to our syllabus here, where we're at. So what's your video going to be about? So I gave you an idea how to make it. If you're a brand new beginner, I highly recommend Screencast-O-Matic. It's just so simple. I really like it. You know, it's user friendly. But again, if you're beyond Screencast-O-Matic and you can do a better job like Ms. Sotheby did there, you know, have at it. And it seems like, you know, a lot of students really have fun with this, and they come out really cool. Okay, so what the heck are you going to do a presentation on? I want it to be something that's important to you, a current event. But let's make sure it's something we have not done yet. You know, let's not rehash what we spend a lot of time and comments on with the Great Decisions articles. Let's try to do something new. You know, maybe something different than the midterm. I know the presidential elections is hot on everybody's mind, but let's try to go with something different. Maybe it's something that's important to you that you don't feel is really covered in the mainstream news. How come no one's talking about this topic? You know, let's just avoid sports. You know, I'm a big sports fan, but that doesn't fall in the parameters of this course. We're not looking at sports and entertainment so much, but you know, a current event. On that note, let's look at our class objectives. Yeah, I passed them. There we go. Okay, course objectives, learning outcomes. Upon completion of the course, each student will be able to. So you want to demonstrate elementary theoretical understanding of international relations. You know, we're trying to describe international problems, achievement, and aspirations in the United States and other nations and cultures. And demonstrate an understanding of the concept of individual human rights and personal liberty. So if you notice, you know, if this is your first time looking at our objectives, hopefully it's not, but we've done this. We've done this with our discussion boards. Even if you weren't aware that these were our course objectives, a lot of you with your discussion boards, most of you, you've already hit these objectives. You know, we've already addressed these learning outcomes. So in the video that you're going to do for your student presentation, at least one of these, can you specifically state which course objective or learning outcome your presentation is addressing, or what objective it's hitting? More than likely, if you pick, you know, a relevant topic, you're going to hit all of them, intentionally or unintentionally. So just list which one, or if you're hitting all of them, you know, what course objectives your presentation is hitting on. Okay, let's go back to where we're at as of right now. Okay. The other good thing about this is we have plenty of time. It's roughly 3 weeks. Okay, it only has to be 5 to 10 minutes long. And you know, have fun with it. And you're learning a skill too. On top of getting a good grade in here, you're learning a skill you can take with you to other classes. You know, other online courses, even a traditional class. You can go in there and show a video. You know, if you have a presentation, a video that you made. You know, if your professor goes for that, and you don't have to do the usual. You know, let me fumble with my flash drive for a 5-minute routine, and you know, avoid the death by PowerPoint scenario. And let's try to hold these dates, please, because I purposely set these dates to where we finish this on November 15th. Then our next discussion board ends on the 25th November. We'll have 10 days for that. The idea is let's get everything done. And by everything, I mean, you know, up until this point, let's get everything done so we can all just take a break. I put this into the syllabus. You know, none of us should really be working on these dates. You know, relax, recharge your batteries, and do what you're supposed to be doing. Just relaxing, spending time with family and friends. Then we'll get back at it on November 30th. So I really want to make sure we stay on these dates so we can, you know, all have a few days off and recharge our batteries a little bit. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, if this kind of freaks you out, like, man, I've never done this before, I don't think I can do it, or if you feel anxiety, you know, it's really not the point. You know, stress and anxiety, you know, are bad for many reasons, but one thing they're bad for, it's difficult to learn. It's difficult to create anything. And, you know, and if you're familiar with depth of knowledge, you know, in the education world, you know, this is a depth of knowledge for project. You know, you're creating something. And, you know, it's hard to do that if you're stressed out, you have anxiety. So, you know, an email, give me a call. If you need to have a meeting at Madonna, I'm happy to do that. I just need I need a few days notice so I can, you know, plan on coming out there. I'm about, you know, 20 minutes away. But, you know, let me know. We can sit down on a computer. I can show you real quick. I'm happy to do that. You know, that's why I'm here to support you. I'm here to, you know, I'm here to help you. So please don't stress out. Especially if you've never done this before. It's a fun little project. Get away from the usual routine a little bit. So, I hope you enjoy it. And don't forget, you're going to post your video to the discussion board. Don't forget to comment on other people's presentations. And, you know, be nice. You guys did a great job from what I've seen so far on the presidential ones. Sometimes those can get a little ugly. You know, and I know we're very polarized politically in this country. But from what I've read so far, it seems everyone did a great job at being very respectful to each other and politely disagreeing. So let's keep that trend going with the presentations. We're not all computer geniuses. We don't all make, you know, great videos. This one's no exception, probably, right? But anyway, have fun with it. If you need me for anything, I'm here. Please feel free, and thank you for your patience on the grading on the discussion boards. I do enjoy reading them, but it does take a little while to go through them all. So, good luck. This starts now. You have until November 15th at 11 o'clock p.m. And don't forget to check out my student's example on YouTube. Maybe I'll post hers on our Blackboard page so you don't have to fish around on YouTube looking for it. It's a nice one to look at as you know, a model or an example. All right, take care. Have a good night. Enjoy your Sunday.